I am not a big fan of Opinel knives, as you may have seen from the review I did of this Opinel, the number 7. But I didn't realize that they had a multi-tool. Who knew this? This is the Opinel number 9 DIY. As far as I know, this is the only multi-tool that Opinel do. And as you might expect, it looks very similar to the other Opinel knives, but with a few differences. Stay with me and I'll take you through them, and I'll give you a review, and at the end I'll tell you whether I think it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Starting off with the material for the handle. So this is bright yellow. It's also available in a grey colour as well. So the material for this is fiberglass reinforced polyamide. So this replaces the normal wooden handles. I actually prefer this. I think it's colourful, so there's less chance of losing it. I think you don't have some of the other problems that you have with the wood where it sticks. It also has the Vero block collar, so it locks in the closed position, so you can't open it. It's easy to unlock, and then it locks in the closed position as well. So as a locking knife, it's not strictly UK legal carry. You can remove this. It's not too difficult to do. You can just leave that off if you want to. If not, you can leave it in your toolbox and just use it when you're working. So apart from the handle being different, you can see that the blade is a different shape as well. So this is the usual Opinel inox, which is equivalent to 12C27. This makes it reasonably durable, but easy to sharpen. It has a stainless hardness of about 55 to 57. So it's a martinistic stainless or inox. You can see the blade here. Now, this is one of my concerns with Opinel, and that's on the finishing. And as I found with the number 7, let me see if I can find it. The grind looks even overall. When you're looking at the blade edge, let's see if we can get a closer look, then that hasn't been evenly ground. Can you see the shape here? I'm feeling it. My fingernail catches on a burr. It's still sharp. Let's give it a quick test. So it cuts with no problem. What I really like about this is the shape of the blade. So it's a sheep's foot with a slight uplift here. And then it has these 2 notches. So the purpose of these notches are, one is a wire stripper and the other is a wire cutter. Let's just give it a quick test on some wire. So let's just test out the stripper first, see how this works. If you can see that, it's pulled off the outer coating fairly easily, but without going too deep. Next, let's try the cutter. So this is the V-shaped notch. You can see it cuts through really easily. Just before we finish with the blade, so it says it's 2.5 millimeters thick, and the blade length, so from here to here, is 8 centimeters or 3¼ inches. Closing the blade and locking it. So the size closed is 120 millimeters or 4 3/4 inches. And the size open is 200 millimeters or 8 inches. So the other multi-tool element is it has a hex driver in the end with a decent magnet. The bits are stored in the handle and it comes with one flathead, which is 4 millimeters. Let's just pop it in. And it also comes with a Phillips. So this is a Phillips 2. Can you see this? Now, one of the big benefits of this is that this is a standard 1/4 inch driver. So if we just put that away, you can see it's fairly well stored there. So with this, you could use any bits. I'm just using the Tapeek here, which, to be honest, I prefer, but you can use a bit extender if you wanted to make it a bit easier to use, or you can use any 1/4 inch bit, such as a hex driver or anything. So I think this becomes pretty useful. As long as you've got the bits with you. It comes with those two as standard, which I think covers a lot of uses around the home. So just trying this out on this Phillips screw. You can get decent purchase. There is a little bit of a hot spot just around the knife blade though, so you've got to be careful about that. It's not sharp, but it does affect the amount of grip you can give. But otherwise, it's not badly centered, and the torque isn't too bad. It's a decent grippy handle. The only thing is that up against the Milwaukee, where you have the option of the 90 degrees, where you can get much better torque, or the locked out version here. So yeah, I think the Milwaukee comes out slightly better. So really, as a multi-tool, we have the standard blade, we have the two bits, the bit driver, it's locking, and then it can also be used as a wire stripper and a wire cutter as well. And just by using this V-shape notch there, it saves you damaging the blade. As it's 12C27, if you were to use this on wire, it would need sharpening. Obviously, to resharpen this, you'd have to use maybe a diamond-shaped file. I'm not sure that my Victorinox sharpener will work on that. I'll have to try it. I would have liked the edge to be a bit better. I'll strop it and see if that improves it, and at least to get rid of that burr. So let's just compare it with the Opinel number 7 here. As you might expect, it's quite a bit larger. It actually feels quite good in the hand. I do like this plastic handle. I actually like the shape of the blade as well. Both of these are inox. The blade is quite a bit thicker than the standard number 7, so I think it is more of an industrial blade, which is good. Overall length open is 200 millimeters or 8 inches, and the weight is 78 grams or 2.7 ounces. So that is the Opinel DIY. So number 9 DIY. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. It is fairly commonly available. You should be able to find it on Amazon, or if not, in your normal knife stores in the UK. I got this from Heine Haynes. It's also available from Cyclair as well. I'm sure it's in Blade HQ or some of the other online knife stores in the US. So check it out. I'll put a couple of links in the description.
Despite the Milwaukee Fastback being better, overall this gets a thumbs up from me.
Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, if you like this, then please hit the like button.
If you haven't already, why not subscribe? It really helps me to know that I'm making the right sort of content. I've got loads more already. Why not check out this video or this playlist? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.